Okay, Sagittarius, good morning. All is well. That's going to be our new greeting because I don't know why, but I saw it on a TV show and it just always makes me feel better, Sag, and you might need it. I'm not saying that about your reading. The reading's good, but Chiron is opposing the moon, so there may be some past wounds coming to the surface, and we are seeing a lot of energy of leaving the past behind and such. So, all right, so let's get to it, Sagittarius, because the weekend reading's a little bit bigger, right? We're dealing with a lot of things. We're covering more days. And it's always a lot of cards with me. It really is, because I am determined to get to the bottom of shit, right? And remember, these are collective readings. So you may find something in it. You may find nothing in it. You may just, want to be part of the family here. I mean, however it resonates for you. Because honestly, although this is a channel for Sagittarius, anyone is welcome. Because although there is a lot of zodiac energy in tarot, it's not really necessarily specific for one zodiac sign. We don't need zodiac signs to do it. We just try to narrow the audience, y'all. And I am very dedicated to Sagittarius because I am a Sagittarius sun and moon, so I'm here for y'all. So, Sag, what would help you this weekend? So I looked at, what are some things that you could do this weekend that would help you? Sensitivity is here, and it's kind of feeling like, maybe there's some feelings this weekend. Maybe you're feeling sensitive. And it's with animals. So, I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I will tell you what. My roommate has a dog, and I have adopted this dog as I'm co-parenting. I love this dog, and the dog, I find that animals often, help emotionally, like unbelievably. I know it's not for everyone, but even, maybe you just need to, go interact with animals somewhere. It really helps you with your feelings, especially if you're feeling a little emotional or sensitive, It's so, animals are literally so good for empaths. It's crazy. And I will tell you that this dog has made a big difference in my life. And I didn't grow up with animals, so I had no exposure to animals. Now I talk to all the dogs in the neighborhood. Yeah, that's what it's like being weird, y'all. So, okay. I mean, you may be really feeling this Saturn energy. There is a lot going on in the energy that is a little challenging. This is a lot of connections to the planets, a lot of planetary energy. Mars and Saturn are playing a huge part. And Saturn is about the rules of life. It is about doing the right thing. It is about life lessons and, especially those long lessons. And I feel like Sagittarius, I really feel like you are, now the past may be coming up for you, but it's to let it go. I feel a lot of energy of, really like closure here, bringing closure to the past. And new moon in Capricorn is here with last quarter moon in Capricorn. A lot of Capricorn energy, meaning Saturn. You're kind of thinking about, what you're not doing anymore. Okay, you're fully aware of what you're not doing. You've been doing the work. And now you're just kind of thinking about what's next. What's next for you. And definitely from the mind space of the right thing and what's good for you. What's your next step? Because Capricorn is all about achievement too. So, yeah, what's the next step, Sag? What do you want to do next? I feel like that's, also probably thinking about what's good for you. What's good for you, Sag? And I feel like what you're putting behind is, in some situations we just didn't get what we wanted. And we have to put that in a box and tape it up. We don't always get what we want. And there's a sense of putting that away. Putting that away for another day, and we're going to plan something new, because I am seeing the new energy starting to come out, which is great because us Sagittarians don't do well with stagnation. And we've been there. And I feel like the lesson that it's been teaching Sagittarius is that, not holding on to things, but processing through things. We don't need to just say, I'm just going to cut this off and I'm out of here if something appears as if it isn't working. We're looking at what didn't work and, what we can do, what we can't do, what's next. So it's a big energy for us. It really is. So, sometimes we got to see things through even when they're not working, just saying. So unexpected energies. Well, isn't this fun? Loneliness, withdrawal, stubbornness, and care. I really actually feel, I feel like there's someone here who has been withdrawn from you. Okay, maybe they pulled their energy back. Maybe you haven't heard from this person. And I do feel like you were probably disappointed, right? This is someone who is isolating themselves, right? And they're very stubborn. They're very stubborn. I feel like this person moves in a lot of ego, actually. Like really in terms of what I was just hearing is they expect people to do things for them, right? They're showing up for you. I don't know how that's working, Sag, but this person's showing up for you. So maybe they're taking a look at their ego. Who knows? Who knows? So your energy is pretty much what I just said. 5 of Cups, Temperance, and the Sun. You're just, for one thing, you're done with feeling sad. You're done with feeling sad. You're taking the lesson here. You've been patient too, right? But you're done dealing with sadness. And you want to be happy. So there is a sense of bringing things into balance, but also, you know what? Like maybe you waited for things to work out and they just didn't. They just didn't. And you just can't feel that anymore. A Sagittarian, I know that sometimes I see on this channel a little bit of pessimism, but that's not our true nature. Our true nature is happiness, and we don't do well for very long without being happy. Okay, and so I feel like you're putting that away. It's like, are you feeling regret in some situations? Maybe, but the truth is like, I can't look at that anymore. I can't look at sadness anymore. And it's just like I said in the beginning, putting it in a box, putting it away, looking forward, and you really want new things in your life. And basically it's because, in certain situations, you're just tired of feeling sad. I don't want to feel sad anymore. Seeing the abundance in life, seeing what's possible in life, not what you lost, so I love it, Sag. What you want to do this weekend is King of Wands female with the Queen of Cups. I feel like you want to spend time, alone, probably, doing things that make you feel good, doing things that inspire you, doing things that, make you feel passionate. Of course, what we want to do and what we're actually doing are usually two different things. What you're actually doing is interesting because there's something changing here. Like there's like a direction changing. Five of Swords. This could be in regards to conflict or things standing in your way. You know what? I'm not like, and there may be details to it because the Chariot doesn't move by itself. So there may be some details that you need to take care of in terms of anything that is blocking you from where you're going. Just saying. If this is conflict from other people, then it's conflict from other people. But whatever it is, there seems to be something particular that may be standing in the way of where you want to go and the changes that you want to make in your life. And so you're having to deal with that instead of just feeding what makes you happy. You know, but you know, it's kind of like what you can put off is the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Swords. Like, you can just, there's no change that you need to make this weekend. But you do need to figure out what it is you need to take out of your way, so to speak. You do need to figure that out. Okay, because clearly there's something. And so you need to figure it out, but the universe is telling you it may not be the right time because the Wheel of Fortune is all about time. But it may not be the right time, but what it is you have to figure out what that is so that when it is the right time, you can do it, right? It sounds like a plan, Stan. People that are affecting your weekend, Sagittarius. I feel like sad people are affecting your weekend. The moon is here. The moon is here, Sag. Ugh. But it's with the star, so I feel like... I sound really loud, I'm sorry. I feel like you may be helping someone to get out of a funk. This could be a Pisces or an Aquarius. I believe some people even see Cancer as the moon. But it's like they're unable to see something, right? Like they're unable to see things turning around. And I feel like you may be helping them. And that sounds very Sagittarius, you know, because we're all about like helping people see possibilities, right? What the universe wants you to focus on is interesting. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Magician. I feel like they want you to really think about what's important to you right now. Like, where are your priorities? Because you may have too much on your plate. And it's kind of telling you that one thing needs to go. That you will make use of it later, right? But something needs to go. You don't need to have to do so much. Like, what is it that's really important right now? Yeah. Your outcome's interesting, Sag. I can't even... Your outcome is the Ten of Cups, the Empress, and the High Priestess. It's like you know something's coming. You know some happiness is coming. This could be a new relationship, or, you know, someone could be telling you their feelings. They could be telling you that they want to spend their life with you. And this came out of nowhere because this didn't have nothing to do with nothing in this reading. And that's how it goes with Sagittarius. But it could be either meeting someone new that you could see spending your life with. But I feel like this is coming from another person. I feel like there's another person that has feelings for you that wants to spend their life with you that you have no idea about. With the High Priestess being here, and they are going to tell you. Look at this. Wow. So I guess I don't have to do a love reading. Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Someone's making an offer here. Someone's making an offer. Because there is a conversation coming in that is, you know, kind of like an admission of love. You kind of are like, I don't know. I don't know if this is for me. I don't know if this is for me, or I just want to keep it moving. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Five of Wands. You know, like you may feel like this person isn't, kind of like they're not outside the box enough for you. Like, I feel like that's what you feel like. I feel like you don't, and something about them feels too good to be true to you. Yeah, they make you, you know what? And you're kind of like this, and we're seeing the King of Swords again. I was seeing it last night too, and the Emperor female is here. I feel that that's what you're like thinking, because the Queen of Swords is about information, you know, and you're just sitting here like, you know what, I got enough to worry about in my life that if you don't show me something different, you're going to have to tell me more. You can't just come in here and say you have feelings with me, for me. You got to, talk is cheap. King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Talk is cheap. Show me something. Show me something. And once again, Sagittarius, because this is on the bottom, I don't feel as if this is actually happening this weekend. But it's happening soon. Because once again, we're seeing the 1111 card. Well, 1111 is this weekend, right? Isn't it the 10th? So y'all are going to have to come back and comment on this reading if something happens on 11/11. If something unexpected happens for you, Sagittarius, on 11/11, you have to come back and let me know what it is. Because the 11/11 card has come out in every reading. And so I really think that there is something happening. There is something happening, Sag. There is something happening for you. So what should we do here? Let's get a mindful message. What does Sagittarius need to keep in mind this weekend? What does Sagittarius need to keep in mind this weekend? Wow, that was a lot, wasn't it, Sag? So, you know, I don't know. Don't answer the phone. Lock your door. Oh, okay. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to keep in mind? Mindful. What is Sagittarius? Oh, okay. Sag. They said, Heidi, stop talking. What are my dreams? All I desire is on its way to me, but like a seed, my dreams too must be watered. My belief and determination is what makes them grow. I will be patient throughout this journey. It is all unfolding at the perfect time. All is well, Sagittarius, and you have a great weekend. Toodles.